Hey everyone, welcome to a Minecraft video where today I'm going to show you how to build an AFK Obsidian farm. This is something that I was needing on the server that I'm playing on, and all of the ones that I could find online weren't very practical. They were extremely large, took a ton of resources, and were going to take too much time, more than I was going to have to dedicate to building something. So I decided to come up with something simple. There may be some of these already out there, but this is a design that I came up with. I couldn't find anything like it anywhere, so super simple, and here it is. You start off with a hole just like this. You go 6 across, and then come up, go 2 deep on the 6 across, and then come up 1, and go 4 across coming back this way. And that's what you're going to start off with. Come down here, place a double chest, then a hopper going into that chest. Hold shift and make sure that it's actually facing into the chest. You can see the tail of it there facing in. Then place a comparator, a repeater, then a redstone dust. And then come up here and place redstone dust into a repeater. Then come over here with a dispenser and face it this way. And that's all the redstone that you need for this entire build. Again, it's super simple, and it's also really efficient and very practical for what most people would need. Use a couple of glass blocks there or half slabs to cover your chest. You can dig down over here to make sure that you still have access to them. And then this over here will just kind of keep your redstone safe in case the water that we're about to put ever gets out. So come back this way, place a water bucket there, and then below that, dig out the next 2 blocks down. And the reason you're doing that is because you're going to be standing here with your pick, and if you don't have those knocked out, you'll end up hitting them with your pick, and it just kind of makes sure that you've already got them so you don't have any extra floating blocks or anything going around there. And this is basically the design. This is all that you need to have this farm working. One last thing that you want to do is make sure that both of these repeaters are on full delay, so click them 3 times to get that all the way to the back. And then we'll put those chests in there just so you can see what happens. And the way this is anytime something passes through this hopper down here, it sends a signal to that comparator, which comes around and powers this dispenser. So since I've got 2 chests here, so we'll just put both of those in there. We'll take one, and you can see it comes through and it automatically sends those things out that I already had in there. So there you go. So as long as anything puts in here, we'll do it again. We'll put 3 chests and 2 comparators in there just so you can see that stuff's coming. And then once one thing goes through there, it sends the signal, and it just repeatedly over and over and over. As long as there's something in the dispenser, it'll send it out when the signal comes back into it, and everything ends up in your chest down here. Now to make this work for Obsidian, you just need to put lava buckets in there. The easiest way to do that is to block that out, put a hopper there, and then put a chest on top of it. And then anything you put in the chest will continually be fed down into your dispenser. So what you can do is give yourself a lot of lava buckets. So you can see now we have our inventory full of lava buckets. Come up here, load the chest, and that will fill up the dispenser. The hopper is going to fill up, and everything left will be in the chest. And now you have everything done. If you want to see really how it's going to work, we'll go ahead and load those in there too, just to have all that we can. Just take anything to start it off. What I do is I usually put a button right here and put it right on top of that. Hold down shift and it lets you place that, and then just hit the button and you come up. It shoots out a lava, and the water turns it into obsidian, and it holds the bucket there. And that's why you need these places over here knocked out, because there'll be a few times where you may have 4 or 5 buckets in there that come out in a row, and when you're standing here with your axe going, or your pickaxe, you may end up knocking out some things, or you will end up knocking out some things. It's best to just go ahead and have those knocked out so you can be sure that everything down there is safe. And so you can see all we're going to do is just stand here. I'm going to press the button to get it going, and then normally you're going to want to have an efficiency pick so it'll work a little bit quicker, but I didn't build with an efficiency, I just got a regular one in creative. And you'll see that as soon as it puts that out, then you have another one there. And you can do this as long as you have lava buckets in the chest behind you. You can keep going, and you'll be able to do this forever. And you can build up your obsidian You can see it popped out an empty bucket there, but now we've got 2 obsidian there. And so this is it. This is all you've got to do to have an obsidian generator, an AFK Obsidian farm. You can put a double chest here. You can put hopper going into this chest with another chest full of lava buckets. So you can really make this go as long as you want. If you build this next to a lava lake, you've got a ton of lava there, and you can use a few buckets and just keep refilling them. Or you can make a ton of buckets if you have an iron farm already, make up a lot of buckets and fill up a couple of double chests, and you'll be able to do all you want with obsidian. So there you go. Here's an obsidian AFK farm. Super simple, super cheap, very resource friendly, and very easy to build. I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope it works for you.